Elementary and high school students from all over the region getting together today at the Niagara Falls City Hall, participating in a 4-kilometer walk in support of the Stephen Lewis Foundation.
Stephen Lewis Foundation is a grassroots organization founded by former Special Envoy for HIV/AIDS in Africa, Stephen Lewis, who's one of our national treasures and one of our most important Canadians. What they do is they fund projects throughout Africa, primarily for AIDS orphans, and their latest project has focused around grandmothers who are raising children because they've unfortunately lost their own children to AIDS.
The students are doing something extra special. Tell us about that, a very, very cool thing that they're doing.
For elementary school students, because we have both secondary and elementary schools walking today, they have adopted the Tumaini Children's Project, which is Canadian Youth for Positive Social Change. And that comes out of the med school in Ottawa. The med school students are visiting Kenya and trying to improve conditions in 2 orphanages. And we've really encouraged our elementary schools to adopt this project and to work with the youth in Africa. We feel that this generation will solve the AIDS problem, and we want to grow citizens that are aware of the problem. And it is our goal when these grade 7s come to grade 11 at Westlane, we would love to take them to Africa and let them visit the students that they are now just communicating with through letters and emails.
And tell us about Crossley's participation in today's event.
Crossley's participating because of the fact that we've been supporting the Pelham Community Church, and they're building a school in Swaziland for AIDS orphans. And we've been supporting that project all year long. So our Interact Club, headed by Alyssa Freeman, is supporting this. The funds raised today are going directly towards building the school in Swaziland. And we just thought that if Westlane's doing the Stephen Lewis Foundation support, the two causes are so closely linked that we would show our support for Westlane and continue our support for our school that we're building.
Can you give us an idea how many students are here today and how much money has been raised so far?
Well, we're delighted to have about 400 students and staff participating today. Over the life of the AIDS walk that we've done, we've raised $7,400 in the first 3 years, and we've got some very exciting goals and plans this year. We're still tabulating the totals, but we're very optimistic about how well it will go this year.
And we met with Stephen Lewis in October when he was in the Niagara region, and one of our students, Dowd, who's the president of International Studies, actually was so impressed that he has issued a challenge to the school that if we raise $2,000, he will shave his beard and head. Now, as of yesterday, we were nowhere close to that goal. As of this morning, as we were getting on the bus and people kept giving us money, and I think Mr. Sproul from the Kiwanis Stamford Club, who came in with an enormous pledge, may actually have put us over that $2,000, and we may see a bald Dowd on Monday.
The students are making their way towards Table Rock. That's where the 4-kilometer walk will wrap up. It's very encouraging seeing so many young people involved in such a worthy cause. That, of course, raising money and awareness for the plight of children in Africa. Reporting from Niagara Falls, I'm Dan McLean for The Source.